Let's start with Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, good morning. Next I have is the approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda this morning.
I will second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is approval of the minutes of January 25th, 2017.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from January 25th.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now is the approval of claims for payment totaling $73,446.50.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims for payment.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We got 15 seconds. It's 10:02 now, and I'm going to go ahead and open the public hearing on the Animal Feeding Operation Construction Permit LNS Pork Site 4, Section 13 of Concord Township. I got Ryan here if you want to talk about it a little bit.
Yes, I was here. I'm with the Pinnacle Group. We did the permit for Roger and his wife are here to answer any questions on it. We met DNR out on the site last Monday, I think it was. And there's been no complaints on it. It passed the master matrix. The gentleman from the county was out there too, answered his questions. Looks like it should meet all the requirements.
Okay. Is there any, this is a public hearing, if there's any questions or public comments? Any other public comments? Anybody? Has there been anybody written comments, Nancy?
I haven't received any phone calls or anything.
Well, from there, I can close the public hearing and move to item number 7 on the agenda, which is the recommendation on the Animal Feeding Operation Construction Permit, LNS Pork Site 4, Section 13 of Concord Township.
I'll make a motion on the recommendation on approving the construction permit for LNS Pork Site 4, Section 13 in Concord Township.
It's approving it or to be approved?
Approving, recommendation on approving the permit. Correct?
I think we just send it down to...
Well, yeah, approve submitting the permit, the construction permit to the DNR.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. I have 6 minutes before the next public hearing, so from there I'm going to jump down to number 10, which is appointment of, thank you,
Thank you.
which is an appointment of alternate to the Northeast Iowa Response Group Board. Currently, we appointed me as the alternate. Lyle Jeske has always been the alternate since I've been here, and I think Lyle does a great job, and I think it would be great if we put him as the alternate.
Correct. I'd like to make a motion to appoint Lyle Jeske as the alternate representative to the Northeast Iowa Response Group Board.
Do we need to resend the motion? Nancy, to do that right, we need to resend the
Or
motion,
you can
correct?
just add to take you off and have Lyle
Okay.
can do promotion if you want.
Okay. Then I will second that. It's been moved and seconded in discussion. That's replacing me with Lyle.
Correct.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next I have is the auditor's monthly report of January.
I'll make a motion to approve the auditor's monthly report for the month of January 2017.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Totaling $725. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is Conservation Annual Report for year 2016.
After reviewing the Conservation Department's annual report, I'd like to make a motion to approve the report that was effective January 1st, 2016 to December 31st, 2016.
I will second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the release of real estate mortgage. And the undersigned.
So, I'll make a motion to release a real estate mortgage. The undersigned further states that the entity identified as Hardin County on the aforementioned mortgage instrument was Hardin County, Iowa. Authority to release was given by formal action of the Hardin County Board of Supervisors on February 1st, 2017. Words and phrases herein, including acknowledgement hereof, shall be construed in the singular or plural number and as masculine, feminine, or neutral gender according to the context.
Is that the motion?
That is the motion.
I will second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Do you have any comments, Michelle, on this one? Are you part of this
I
one?
have no idea what it is.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that one went through you or not. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. My 1010's taking too long. Number 14, receipt of animal feed and operation construction permit, ABC Pork Site, Section 15 of Concord Township. This is a 4992 head, 2 buildings finisher site, and we need to set a public date.
I'll make a motion to set.
This is the receipt.
The receipt, yeah. So, make a motion acknowledging the receipt of animal feeding operation construction permit for ABC Pork Site, Section 15 in Concord Township.
I will second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now we need to set the date and time for the public hearing.
I'll set the date and time for a public hearing for February 22nd, 2017 at 10:02 a.m. regarding animal feeding operation construction permit for ABC Pork Site, Section 15 in Concord Township.
I will second that. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Place will be down in the conference room.
Conference room. Yeah.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Utility permits, secondary roads. I have no utility permits at this time. I know the roads are soft. Hopefully it's freezing up and they're trying to knock the ridges down. But it's messy out there.
Yep.
I got another minute yet, so if we want to go to other business.
Let's wait because I do have one item of other business, so it might take more than a minute. So.
Okay. Hi, Laura, you want to give a speech?
No.
Okay.
Not today.
I got a minute for you. At 10:10, we have a public hearing on the development agreement with the NRP of Iowa LLC and Protein Transports LLC. And I now have 10:10 according to that clock, so I will go ahead and open the public hearing with the development agreement with NRP of Iowa and LLC Protein Transports. Has there been any written coming in on this? Are there any oral? Would somebody like to speak?
If I may, I would like to explain this project a little bit.
Okay.
As stated in the agenda, this is a development agreement between the county and NRP. We are very pleased that we have come to this conclusion. It's been in the works for quite some time. NRP is already operating in Hardin County, and they have done an expansion on warehouse and storage on their facility. And what this agreement does, it takes the increase in the taxes that they would pay on this specific project, and the county has agreed to rebate that amount over a 10-year period of time. The first 5 years would be at 100% of that increase in the taxes, and then it would be on a sliding scale through year 10, not to exceed $300,000. So the county is not putting up any money up front. This is only rebating back what the company will have already paid into the county coffers. And in doing this agreement, they have agreed to retain 26 employees with between both of their operations in Hardin County, and that will be provided in proof at least once every year to the county supervisors. So we are very pleased that they have expanded here in Hardin County, and certainly want to have them continue to be successful. And if passed, I do appreciate the county supervisor's support in this endeavor. I'm open to any questions that anybody would have regarding this.
Well, this is a public hearing. This is time for anybody to ask any questions that they would like. I've had no written. If there's no more oral questions or statements to be made, I am going to go ahead and close the public hearing. And now move to the resolution approving the development agreement with the NRP of Iowa LLC and Protein Transports LLC, authorizing tax increments, payments, and pledging certain tax increment revenues to the payment of the agreement. I believe Cindy covered everything I had to say on the resolution. Would you like to add any more? Or?
No, I think there was a meeting of the minds, and I'm satisfied with the outcome. So I'll make a motion to approve the resolution approving the development agreement with NRP of Iowa LLC and Protein Transport LLC, authorizing tax increment payments and pledging certain tax increment revenues to the payment of the agreement.
I will second that motion. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
EJ?
Aye.
Lance?
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Now I'm down to item number 17, unless I've forgotten one along the way. I don't think I have. Which is other business.
Okay. I just want to take a quick minute. Last night, the Hardin County Emergency Management Commission voted 6-4 in favor of approving a budget that eliminated half of the county's funding for the emergency management budget for fiscal year 2018. The $32,000 reduction from the county funds will help with the county's financial standing as we look forward in tightening the proverbial belt. Most every department head has had to make sacrifices and look at their spending and budgeting going forward, and so this department wasn't exempt from that. In the vote last night, I was one of 4 members of the unique commission comprised of the mayors and/or their delegated elected officials from all Hardin County towns, Sheriff McDaniel as well, to vote on the budget. I voted no along with 3 others due to the fact that the carryover money used in the event of an emergency in the county will be reduced from $143,713 to $16,668. Having responded to numerous natural and man-made disasters during my career in emergency services and homeland security, I understand the power of having cash on hand during a disaster and being able to procure resources to allow for the best response and mitigation is imperative. This, in my professional opinion, is irresponsible and does not do enough to provide the security that Hardin County residents deserve and demand in the time of need. The Hardin County Emergency Management Commission is left in a very precarious situation moving forward by spending down the reserve funds meant for being in place in the event of an emergency. As a supervisor and someone that values every tax dollar from local, county, state, and federal funding streams, I'm disappointed. Last night, the commission has made a bold statement regarding the management of Hardin County tax dollars in the 6-4 vote. While I'm disappointed that the vote to approve the budget passed last evening, I will continue to vote for what is right, not what is easy or provides short-term solutions to long-term problems in a world of unknowns. That's all I have.
Thank you. Any other business? Hearing none, I can ask for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're adjourned.